some clarification about the Jesus Christ, his the miracles and his being as a Lord and Savior to the Christians. I just want to have more information and more light on what it is.
My friend, Christ, look at the name of Christ. Do you know what Christ present when we say Christ? Why? You see, if you go in the Quran, I don't know if you know little Arabic or not, it says Al-Masih.
Yeah, actually, I'm from Africa. I don't have much knowledge about Arabic.
My
it's
friend,
only
doesn't matter.
bit.
I am a black, blonde, African American from Japan. Still, I speak Arabic. Listen carefully. You can learn language. Listen, the Quran says Al-Masih. Al, in the language today, mean the. Al, in the old Aramaic and Hebrew, mean God. You will notice not even one time the Masih is mentioned as Masih. He is Al-Masih always. Al we added before a name only if it is godly name or nothing like it. There's only one person, one individual.
Okay.
So the Muslims, they say Allah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Al-Masih. Why you don't say Al-Muhammad? Because there's many Muhammad. But there's only one Messiah. And why there's only one Messiah? Why Muhammad is not the Messiah? Why Muhammad is not the one who come at the end of the time to finish everything? Why the shaitan, when he see Muhammad, did not dissolve when he see Jesus, as Muhammad said? When shaitan he see Jesus, the Messiah, he will dissolve as salt dissolve in water. What do you think about that, my friend? I don't know what's your name. What's your name? Can I say your name?
Yeah, of course. My name is Abdul.
Abdullah.
The very common name you normally mock.
Yeah, Abdul, exactly. I'm not mocking, by the way. This what is your name? You know, you must have already funny.
I love speaking to you, Christopher. This is my first time to talk to you, and I'm very happy to hear and listen to you.
Yeah.
Definitely, we keep on talking, and I'll keep on making my personal research, and I'll be calling you at your own time, so that it shed more light on what the way to go in these religious discussions.
Yeah, but my friend, the purpose of our conversation is not the conversation. The purpose is to understand and to help you. So I
understand, yes.
Yeah. So I want you to help to focus with me. Why Shaitan, when he see Jesus, he will dissolve as a salt dissolve in water? I'm trying just to find the hadith.
To my understanding, because he is scared about seeing him, because he's a kind of a very strong, powerful being to him.
So why Muhammad, Shaitan, he come to him, Shaitan, he jump in his shoulders, Shaitan, he command him, Shaitan don't dissolve when he see him. How come Shaitan don't dissolve when he see Allah? But when he see Jesus, and this is the hadith in front of you, and this is Sahih, it says here at the end of the hadith, that when the Messiah come to this earth, the evil one, the Shaitan, when he see him, then he would dissolve completely. He would dissolve. Like what? Like salt dissolve in water. This is the power of Jesus. So if Jesus is just a man, as the Muslims they say, and Jesus is just a messenger, well, Jesus, he can do what nobody can do, to the point he do not even need to do anything to Satan. Satan, he see him, he dissolve like salt in water. What kind of power we are talking about?
Definitely, it should be a supernatural power.
There must be divine power. Right?
Yeah,
because remember, Satan is very powerful too, right? Satan is very powerful. And Muhammad, he described even what this Antichrist would do. Like he can he can hit the ground and make it gold, turn it into gold. He can order the dirt, and the dirt will open wide, and gold and jewel will come. This is what Muhammad said about the Dajjal. The Messiah, his present is too holy to the point when Satan, he see him, he dissolve like salt in water. So my friend Abdullah, how in the world you follow such a man like Muhammad? who is filthy, fornicator, child molester, thief, criminal, fabricator of Qur'an, who make verses saying any woman she can give herself to the Prophet. And obviously this has nothing to do with God. How someone like you, coming from a good family, accept someone to be his prophet like Muhammad and forsaking the Holy Messiah, who, as you see, Satan, when he see him, he dissolve in water.
That is the reason for me to call you, so that I need more clarification on the Jesus Christ.
What more clarification you want, Abdullah? Come on. I mean, look at this. This is your prophet witnessing to Jesus.
The only information, Christian Prince, the only information we get as a young Muslims as we are growing, that Jesus didn't die on the cross, he's a messenger of God. That's the only information we get.
I will tell you a story. This has happened to me. I was sitting with two Muslims, two Egyptian Muslims, you know. One of them is an old man, older, and the other one is younger, like, you know, he's younger than the other one. The younger one, he knew that I am an Arab and I am a Christian, and that will hurt the Muslim feeling. How in the world this guy is an Arab and he is not a Muslim? So he said, you know, I have a question to you about Christianity. The older guy, he said to him, don't go there. The guy, he said, why not? Why not? You know, I said to him, it's okay, it's okay. The older man, he told him, trust me, don't go there, because he spoke to me before about religion. So he knew. The younger one, he insists. So he said to me, if your God is the Father and he have a son, his name is Jesus, how come the Father did not save his son when he was on the cross? Do you understand the question, Abdullah?
I understand very well.
Okay.
I understand very well.
So I said, okay, that's wonderful. So you are saying to me, if God, the Father, and he have a God, the Son, and then the God, the Father, he should save his son from being on the cross, correct?
Yes.
He said, yes, because the father, the first thing a father would do, what he would do, he would save his son. I said, okay, no problem. But that's mean that Jesus must be the Son of God. He said, why? He said, because in Islam, his father saved him. So if we follow your logic, Jesus is the Son of God in Islam, but not in Christianity. So the Muslim, they have a very awkward understanding of the crucifixion of Jesus, and they try to manipulate the story to make it fit with their propaganda and their religion. But the second they start asking questions, supposedly it is a serious question, they find that they are demolishing their cult. So my friend Abdullah, you don't have a religion. Muhammad is not a prophet. Allah is not God. The God who do not know how the baby is created cannot be God. The God who threatened Christian Prince, if you don't believe in me, believe in Muhammad, I'm going to erase your face. And nothing happened. Not a single Christian, his face is lost. Not a single Christian, he lost his eyes. The one who promised them that I will make your face in the back of your head, and I will erase your mouth, your eyebrows, your eyes, everything will go. And then the Christians, they woke up in the morning, and they are until now waiting. And Allah, he promised them, the same as we did to people of the book before you, the Jews, we made them monkeys. So this God, he made us a threat, but he cannot do it. Jesus, he saw the tree, just because the tree, just to show them example about you cannot say to the Lord, I cannot do this. He cursed the tree died immediately. Allah, he cursed the Christians, and he told them, you can turn off your camera, by the way. Your camera is on by mistake, maybe. All right? Are you there, Abdullah? Yeah, your camera is on. Yeah. So,
sorry. I'm just trying to read the hadith on your screen.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, so if you don't believe in me, Allah will erase our faces. He will efface it, and nothing happened. False threat, false prophet, false God, and we can show you tons of those. So why you, my friend Abdullah, you don't decide to leave Islam right now? Obviously, your prophet is a false prophet. The sun set in murky water. The sun, Allah, he sends Al-Qur'an, and he is a bisexual to build a dam between us and Gog and Magog. We cannot find Gog and Magog, and the ratio of Gog and Magog is 1,000. We lost connection with him. Is 1,000 to 1 human being. Let us call him again and see, maybe we can get Abdullah out of Islam as usual. We do. Yes, Abdullah. No. But maybe he lost his connection, I'm not sure. I'm trying to call again. All right, I don't know what the problem. He did not receive my call. But I hope that Abdullah will text me again and tell me if you'd like me to call him. And we hope to hear from him that he decided to leave Islam. Let us hear. We have another Muslim. Trying to call another Muslim. And you know, the Muslim, they say, they get surprised about the number of Muslims leave Islam after talking to me. It's not me who is making you leave Islam. It's a religion. What is this? How this can be even from God for a second? This guy is not answering it. Let's see different Abdul. If you are Abdul, you like to talk to me, please text me and I will call you. Okay, I don't know if this person is still there. You know, the problem is Muslims, they start calling. The second they see somebody talking, they start call. All of them, they call. If nobody is calling, nobody is talking, nobody call. And the idea of it is very simple to understand. There's a God. If you believe in him, he will make your penis endless. And he will give you a lot of vagina. And this God is very sexual. However, this God, he promised you banana. And he promised you that you will have a nice pillow. And you will sit in couches. And you will have a river of wine. A river of milk. Your women, they will be jailed inside their tents because this is the God of the Arab. You do not know better. And because those Arab, they like to own women, not to marry women, he knew their mentality. He knew how they like to capture the women, so she cannot leave them for a different one. That's why Muslims, they build houses with high walls so the neighbors cannot see inside the house. They're females. It's an ownership. He is so worried about somebody seeing her feet because he speaks of himself. He knew himself when he looked at women what he see. Islam did not teach you decency. And this is why those whores, they will be jailed inside their tents. Because Muhammad is speaking to people who believe in women ownership. A woman, she is just made for a purpose, and that purpose is bed, according to Islam. And Muhammad, he wanted them to be sure that they will get what they like to get. What do you like to have? The Arab, they are Bedouin. They take a shower once a year, or maybe once every few years. Water is not exist, very rare. So what we can promise them? Grass. Green grass. If the followers of Muhammad is people who live in Netherlands, that promise will be weird. Those people, they like to have sun, or if they live in Norway. Muhammad, he promised them silk because they are poor. He promised them grass, green grass. Even the clothes they will wear, it is a green. You see, the Muslim translation always is very funny and weird. You cannot take a translation seriously. All their translation is absolutely false. You change the translator, you change the whole book. Istabraq, imagine, istabraq is a kind of fabric made in Iran. At that time, Iran was a pagan, supposedly. They believe they worship the fire, and they are not pagan Muslims yet. So why Allah want to buy, or why Allah want to take their made and import to heaven? So he promised the Muslims Gucci. This is a fancy silk, very well known in Iran. So he was trying to tempt them as any satanic cult do. Women, sex, gold, silver. In this penis, your orgasm will be 70 years. You are from the desert, we will give you green clothes. We are going to make you wear a bracelet, which the Arab, they don't have. You will drink pure water. The Arab, they drink their water even with their animals. All the promises is a promise of people of the desert. Your dishes will be made from silver and crystal. You will have servants. They are little boys. The Arab are lazy. It's not a secret. That's why they are the most less productive nation in this earth. So he promised them that even the grape, you don't need even to go and stand up to grab it. The grape tree is so down to you, to your hand. Just grab it. And he repeat himself again. Silk, green silk, pillow. Have you ever heard of a God? He promised me a pillow, a couch. This is from God. So you notice here that this God, he speak to your sexual desire and your belly. Islam, all of it is focused in the belly and down. There's no love. The women, they will love. You see, God, he created Adam and Eve, not Adam and 1,000 Eve. So why I go back to heaven and I find a lot of women waiting for me? And some people, they think that Muslims believe that you will get there 72 virgins. That is false. 72 virgins is the lowest reward. This is for the bad Muslim. For the one, he will enter heaven at the end, which means the lowest, the bad, the worst Muslim. And we will show you the reference. And Muhammad, he promised them that you will be rich, even richer than many kings. He keep repeating how many kings they will be more rich. But you ask yourself, what we will do with the richness in heaven where everything for free? What do you mean I will be so rich? Isn't everything there for free? Wrong. In the heaven, money work. In the heaven, there is a bazaar. And this bazaar have nothing to sell and buy in it, except sex magazine. It's hard to believe that this religion teach that. But as you know, we don't say things without showing reference. Muhammad, he claimed, in the heaven there is a bazaar, there's a market, and this bazaar does not have anything to sell or to buy except images of men and women. And if the man, he like an image, he enter it to have sex with it. And for sure, the Muslim, they will say to you, this is da'if, but da'if still is accepted. And da'if as Muhammad said it, and this is why it is in the book. In the heaven, inna fil jannati lasuq, ma fiha shira'un wala bay'. Indeed, Muhammad said, in paradise there is a market, which there is no buying nor selling except images of men and women. So whenever a man he desire the image, he enter it. 6. Magazines.